Hey everybody, welcome to the Turnip Green Creative Reuse YouTube channel. I'm Dan, and today we're going to talk about the no-till sheet mulching method to create garden plots in your backyard. So this is a spot I created about 2 months ago that was covered in grass and weeds, and now is a place where I've got a few tomatillos growing. All it is some cardboard, compost, grass clippings, and some straw. You can use mulch, whatever you need to cover up the top. So the first step is to either weed the area with your hands, use a weed eater or lawnmower just to get it cleaned out. So after your soil is prepared, the first thing to go do is to sprinkle your grass clippings, if you have them, across the area where you're trying to mulch, and then wet them down. The next step is to put your cardboard down. When you're putting your cardboard down, make sure there are overlaps, no holes in it so the weeds can poke through, and just that you have a clear, full coverage of the ground where you're making your bed. After your cardboard, you can put your soil or compost down if you have it. If you don't, it's not a big deal. You can just go ahead and put straw on top. It'll take the process a little bit longer, but it's still, cardboard is going to break down either way. So just anything you can put on top of it helps. So you put your mulch down and wet it. The next part is to just wait. If you were trying to get good garden soil, it's best to let this sit for a couple months and break down there. The reason for doing it this way instead of just tilling up your entire ground so that you're not disturbing any of the organisms or any of the life that's down below the surface, and it's letting the earth naturally turn into better soil. But if you're getting a late start, your soil is okay underneath this. You can feel free to cut a hole in your cardboard and start planting around that, and then the soil will start breaking down around it. And it'll still be a lot better soil, a lot more weed-free than if you were just planting things straight in the ground to start off with. That's one way to create a new space in your garden by using the sheet mulching method. Just using a little bit of cardboard, some straw, some compost. That way you don't have to buy any landscape fabric or any sort of plastic material to put down. It keeps the soil healthy. Everything that's in the soil is still living, not been disturbed by a tiller or covered up by plastic. So just let it sit for a little while and you'll have a lot better soil than you did in the first place. If you have any questions or comments or anything, just put them below. And thanks again for watching the Turnip Green channel.